Okay, so the topic is describe a hill station in vivid details. The word vivid means something which is very easy to imagine. So vivid details means something that can be imagined with a lot of something which can be imagined very easily. So we are beginning with it. Shimla is one of the most scintillating destinations in India. So the word scintillating means something very attractive, very amazing. Is one of the most scintillating destinations in India. Imbuing, it is imbuing, I-M-B-U-I-N-G. Imbuing means absorbing. Okay, imbuing the cultural spirit of North India and incorporating. Again, incorporating means including, incorporating the spellbinding beauty of Himalayas. Spellbinding means something that can hold a spell, something that can cast a spell on you. So other word, it means hypnotizing. Hypnotizing. Spellbinding means something, the kind of beauty that can cast a spell on you. Shimla is one of the most scintillating destinations in India, comma, imbuing the cultural spirit of North India and incorporating the spellbinding beauty of Himalayas. The entire purpose of this passage is to help you write a better line with using these words or these adjectives that are slightly advanced. So keep underlining the words that I have underlined. Second line is sitting on the lap of the Himalayas. Lap of the Himalayas means Himalay ki god mein. Sitting on the lap of the Himalayas, comma, Shimla presents a mesmerizing landscape. Shimla offers or presents a mesmerizing landscape full of snow and dissected by myriad streams and waterfalls. The word to underline is mesmerizing and myriad. Mesmerizing basically means something that can hypnotize you. So it means hypnotizing. It also means spellbinding, as we had just done. So all these words are interrelated, and your job is to remember all these words and use them. Sometimes you can use this and sometimes you can use this. Sometimes you can use this. Another word is bewitching. Something that can cast a spell on you like a witch. Bewitching. Dissected means cut, like it is intersected. So if these are the hills are cut here, there by waterfalls and streams. Okay, so the sentence says that sitting on the lap of the Himalayas, Shimla presents a mesmerizing landscape full of snow and dissected by myriad streams and waterfalls. The word myriad means several, many. Basically, it means many, several, countless. So please copy this. So this is another usage of myriad. The sky is full of myriad stars. Myriad means countless or several. Though Shimla can be visited round the year means throughout the year. So underline round the year as a phrase. The best time to tiptoe into these snow-clad mountains is the shearing season between April and June. Tiptoe means to walk into. So tiptoe means to walk into these snow-clad mountains, means mountains that are covered with snow or dressed with snow. Searing means like very hot. The exact meaning of searing is burning. Okay, the burning season. In India, the season between April and June is the season which is very hot. So instead of saying hot season or summer season, you can use the word searing season, which means the burning time. Shimla is sparsely populated. The word sparsely means thinly. Like the population is very thin because it is a hill station, and it has a pleasurable weather. So again, pleasurable simply means pleasant. Another word for pleasant is pleasurable, not used too often in modern English, but if you're writing, describing a place, this word is a good word. Though Shimla can be visited around the year, comma, the best time to tiptoe into these snow-clad mountains is the searing season between April and June. Shimla is sparsely populated and has a pleasurable weather. Please copy this. Shimla is a top draw. Top draw means the something that draws. The top, it is a destination which draws or pulls. So it is a top draw for both domestic and international tourists. Domestic means Indian tourists, national tourists, and international tourists who are lured by Shimla's scenic beauty. Lured means tempted, pulled, tempted, attracted, charmed. So they are tempted or charmed by, this is the best word. So L-U-R-E-D, who are lured by Shimla's scenic beauty, means the beauty of scenery. Open azure sky, the word azure means blue, blue sky or azure sky. Verdant forest, V-E-R-D-A-N-T. Verdant means green. Verdant forests and a host of, host means a collection of, let's say collective noun, you read a host of monkeys or something. So host is a collective noun. Host means a bunch of or a group of many. A host of springs, waterfalls and temples. So Shimla becomes a top draw for both international and domestic tourists. They come to Shimla, they are tempted by its scenic beauty, its open and blue sky, azure sky, its green or verdant forests, and its host of or many springs, waterfalls and temples. So ये ठीक से copy करो थोड़ा. Okay, now we'll start copying. The hill station also offers sports activities. The hill station also offers sports activities like skating, skiing, skiing has double I, and paragliding. Paragliding वो parachute की तरह होता है. Shimla is a friendly place with warm and hospitable people. The people are warm and hospitable. They treat you well. Who go out of their way to give the tourists a once in a lifetime experience. Go out of the way is another important phrase, go out of their way, which means that they come out of their comfort zone and they do things which are not even expected. They do more than what you expect. And they give the tourists a great experience, a once in a lifetime experience. So in this paragraph, we are talking about sports that Shimla offers, and we are talking about the people of Shimla, the local people of Shimla, how they are very caring and they are good hosts. They are great in hospitality. Please copy this. Next, we are talking about the food. So we have so far talked about the climate, the place, the people, the kind of sports and the kind of activities it offers. Now we will talk about the food which is on display or which is available in Shimla. So you are saying that the food in Shimla, the food is a melange of both Indian and international cuisines. Melange is actually a French word, but you can use it in English. Melange means mixture. So the food which is there in the restaurants of Shimla, the food is a melange or mixture of both Indian and international cuisines. It means that in Shimla, you can get Indian food. You can also get international food. Like international food can be like chow mein, noodles, momo, pasta, pizza, all these things. Even the local dishes are lip smacking. Local dishes means the dishes which are made only by the local people. They are like a sweet or some kind of tea, some kind of beverage. The local dishes are available which is eaten or drunk by people in Shimla. They are local dishes. So even the local dishes are lip smacking. Lip smacking means they will bring, the other word is mouth watering. तुम जैसे चटकारा लेके ऐसे करके खा सकते हो. So lip smacking is when you make a noise with that lips when something is very nice. So we say that local dishes are lip smacking, which means very, very tasty. So the food is a melange of both Indian and international cuisines, cuisines, cuisines. Even the local dishes are lip smacking. It is also pertinent, pertinent to note. Pertinent means important. It is also important to note or pertinent to note that Shimla is well connected by road and rail. So it is easily accessible, ACCESSIBLE, it is easily accessible from any corner of the country. So here we are talking about the fact that Shimla can be reached or accessed very easily, whether you are living in South India, North India, East India, or West India, or Central India. So Shimla is well connected and people can go there very easily. So it is also pertinent to note that Shimla is well connected by road and rail. So it is easily accessible from any corner of the country. You can underline the word pertinent. You can underline the word accessible or easily accessible. You can underline the word easily accessible. So these are the phrases and the words you have to keep in mind. The last part or the concluding line. Overall, Shimla is a piece of paradise. Paradise, paradise and Swarg, heaven. So overall, Shimla is a piece of paradise, as if dropped from heaven on earth. As if Shimla has been dropped from heaven on earth, it is like a piece of paradise. Shimla एक स्वर्ग का टुकड़ा है. We must pay homage to this divinely beautiful destination at least once in our lifetime. HOMAGE, homage means like respect. We must pay respect. Shimla has been compared to a holy destination. It is so beautiful that it is divine. So it is divinely beautiful. Divinely beautiful means beautiful in a divine way. So in a divine way. Again, the word divine means holy, something sacred, very pure. The beauty of Shimla is very pure, very sacred, divine. We must visit Shimla at least once. Overall, Shimla is a piece of paradise as if dropped from heaven on earth. We must pay homage to this divinely beautiful destination at least once in our lifetime. Okay, the word homage means we must pay respect to this divinely beautiful destination at least once in our lifetime. ये copy कर लो. And this is the end of, so copy this, and this is the end of the passage, end of the composition. So here we spoke about Shimla's overall beauty, its weather, its people, the food, whether the place is accessible or not, and an overall conclusion, an overall impression that Shimla can be compared to paradise or heaven. Please underline all these words and make a note of this. And as a part of home task or homework, I would suggest that you write something like describe say any city you have visited. So describe any city you have visited.